had two, actually.
You know, I had 4 Korean barbecue meals during Dallas, to be fair.
Pistol, here we go.
Oh, here we are. Oh, mid-rush from the CT side. Team Pimp want to get into it. That's a lot of bodies. Good trades, and it all goes the way of Loba after the fact. Mid-push shut down.
Mid-push destroyed, in fact. Only...
That's a Flom classic.
That's quick. Maybe they got Flom on the phone with his new tech. He's actually fixed this tech issue really quick, so shout out Flom. So yeah, it's round 2. It is the 4th buy for Pimp. We'll see if they're going to pull anything off here. MBK's Eagle gets absolutely destroyed by the Mac 10 of Loba.
Yeah, coming flying through that smoke. We've seen in the first 2 games that Team Loba's played, we've really seen Loba go down to the SMGs, the Mac 10s, the MP9s, and just be, you know, a force for his, to create space for his teammates, for the young guns follow it up. He's doing a very good job of that. Kassad's stepping up to the plate, and as we mentioned...
Pistol rounds is Kassad. Let's see how he fares in the second round to play. He's got the AK and superior weapons, so they come attacking into B. Emma behind that CT smoke. Kassad is paranoid about that boost position, but no one is up there. And Emma goes through, gets one. Tati chimes in, and Kassad is actually the player that takes the damage from that pistol. So the site's taken, Loba puts the bomb down, and we're going to watch this round unfold in the post plan. Sponge and Pimp, the last 2 remaining players, and they're committed towards B, so it doesn't look like there's even a world in which they're able to get out of this and save, so they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. Sponge taking a step in, making a noise, sees the gun barrel from OnCare and is begging for that peek, and he's got it. Got exactly what he wanted. Couldn't handle it. Good shot from Pimp with the scout and exit kill, but certainly no escape.
And Pimp, oh, good shot, but no kill onto Victoria. See the bounce back later on today from Harry. Loba down again, but the rest of his team will feel pretty comfortable about this position. This blue with the smoke, Primo sees it, doesn't actually adjust his crosshair in time to flick down to Tati, so we'll come away with that P250 kill. OnCare will head to the bomb site at A, blocking that bomb plant on default, and they'll push up to Library to try and cut off the CT rotation coming their way, and it is coming their way in the form of Pimp, with the AK now picked up.
In the form of Pimp.
His final form, his
wrapped in Lycra.
Here he is, Lycra Pimp on his bike, taking out Kassad.
Well, I think he's going to be happy with the AK-47. Deep into the bomb timer. Tati able to handle Victoria. Another AK-47 salvage. OnCare stepping up next, maybe just to take a gun away at the end of the day, and he grabs Tati just as she turns the corner. Tries to save the chicken, but it's just not possible. Again, that's a beautiful time in your life.
It is.
Well, Molotov in the choke point, NBK holding utility, and OnCare is going to rip his entire half of his body off.
Oh. Kassad, this time on the sponge. Well, it is turning into that one-sided affair that many may have predicted. With Team Loba's firepower, Team Pimp haven't really been able to rise to the occasion of the skill gap here. It's been a very impressive start from OnCare again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's nice he just slides in and grabs that opening on NBK. We saw Crimbo in the previous round do it. I mean, this is just the first gun round, so there's plenty of chances for recovery. But yeah, those clean, quick opening kills like that are gonna ruin Team Pimp's day if they can't get a hold of it. 4-0. As the bomb's about to go off.
5.2k, you love.
Crimbo ready to attack. And he's going to turn this corner, you know it. Molotov out deep, NBK's getting close, around the half wall, back to back. It's like a face-off. And Crimbo's got 2 before being shut down, but the damage is done.
Face-off, and Sponge looking to put them in the cage, and he's going to swing on out. A good pick on Victoria. Now they're going to keep themselves into the player advantage. Loba still. The bomb is on the ground, and Image gets in the midst of danger. Really trying to cross over the side to help out on this setup. Climbs up on top of first oranges, and Loba and Onkir are going to close it out. A 6-0 start with the volley down banana. We see some changes from Team Pimp, and this might be it. This might be the way to open it up. And Pimp gets aggressive into the apartments. Crimbo taken away, and that's the opening kill. So they've got a player advantage to work with right at the start of the round. Will they lose it, though, in this Loba engagement? Because he is so aggressive, and Taffy punishes it, and another kill, this time from Sponge.
Ooh, the rare miss out of OnCare. Little impatient pushes through the smoke, but it's a long time for Kassad to hold on to Pit.
He's dominating the apartments, as you would expect. And now OnCare.
Oh, that's good to see.
This Big Mac.
Oh, risky. They better be careful. Oh, good flashbang. They don't realize. Good response from Taddy, the spin. Everyone else was blinded. Crimbo with a little bit of baiting to make sure he can get the right fight. It's Kassad to find Sponge, and the defense backs off.
4v4. 1 minute left in this clock. It's going to be a full group up in Banana. Currently taking a pause here for Team Lobas. They're held behind the smoke, but that man goes in, and from Pimp to Victoria, it is going to be the advantage now, siding with the CT side in the final 45 seconds. Loba have no control elsewhere, so they have to stay committed, so they're getting overrun. The aggression, the
aggression.
But entering with a scout. All right. Not what you see every day, for good reason. He got himself into the pit, and he died, but he survived an off shot to the chest. Imma does his best. It's 2 from inside of the site itself, and Pimp, he's desperately looking for a kill here, but they're dodging him. They're not peeking into his crosshair just yet. It doesn't look like he's going to get that chance. Not the opportunity to do it. So the site has been taken. Bomb not yet planted, and this is giving them some time to move in, and Tati is going to move in and take that chance on Crimbo. Now pulling it back in favor of the CTs, but MBK falls off the top of the balcony, and suddenly it is just Victoria inside of the site. Finds herself a comfy box to hide on. But 2 of them coming in together, it really should be difficult for Victoria to get away with this one. Tati will go down first, but Pimp only has an AWP. He now has to go with the pistol, and Victoria goes down to that Tech 9. Pimp recovers, goes back into the site, and it's 5. We're separated by just one single round now after that Pimp clutch.
Yeah, what a resurgence. In this round, maybe...
Cat Loba running up Banana. But he's going to have to back away because of that smoke, and MBK... He's got a bit of an excursion here on the CT side. He's got himself a double kill, nearly whiffs it, but...
I've really cooled off from a nice hot start. Still 2 defenders at the B bomb site. Delay utility coming out for Pimp, who's got an off in the situation. Oh, but tries to do a little bit too much. And Sponge with his teammate, a free kill. Gonna go for a late boost up over the top. Loba's watching for it. He's got 1. And this round is gonna go back into the favor of Team Loba.
Well done from Onkir and Crimbo. Able to close it out. I think they're trying to call themselves space
No, entry
takers.
fragger feels like a dead term, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like they're calling themselves like space takers or...
NBK can't handle the heat.
Heating up now with mollies in Banana. And Kassad gets caught by Pin. They put up some defenses inside of the apartments. The landlord can't get in. And Crimbo, he's also fallen by the wayside. So Pimp, they've got the advantage on the CT side for the time being, but how long will they be able to hold it? Because Loba is never resting, always pushing forward, always getting involved as he gets deeper and deeper towards this B site. It is Tati who has boosted her teammate up in towards CT and will now cross over to the site herself and makes it over because of that smoke.
Yo, Tati's been a beast in Banana whenever she gets aggressive into the B bomb site. A timely smoke from Tati, and they might go right through it.
First oranges because that boost of Imma is come in and got dividends, but Loba! Oh my god, that flick through the CT smoke is so ridiculous. Takes Tati down and immediately starts his 180 turn and takes down the player inside of the smoke of Imma, who would
get going soon. No kits. Sponge and Pimp taking their time, and here's Loba to pounce for another.
Sponge runs in. Time is ticking, but he cannot do it.
Oh
he
my
cannot
God.
get it done because Onkir with the no scope. Oh, well, not a lot of defense here at all, is there? The MP9s Oh, one of them's gone. That sponge through the smoke. Here's the steps. The first kill is good from Pimp, but instead of tucking, decided to peek out slightly, change his angle, and that exposed him to balcony, which makes it an easy kill for Crimbo. And on here, another no-scope coming in on towards Tati this time. And it is MBK throwing everything he's got at this. And through the smoke, he lands the shot, but he peeks out of the light and he sees everybody looking at him. And it takes a long time, but eventually Onkyo does get that kill on MBK. That's his 15th of the first half. And that is 10-5 for Team Loba heading into the second half.
Yeah, great opening half.
Yeah, it's looking so good. His rifles look crispy. His AWP looks amazing. There's so many great things about Onkyo as a player right now. And Sponge, fantastic start to take Onkyo out of the round in the pistol. Loba's turn.
Okay, Loba. Yeah, through the smoke, just wanted one. He's got a teammate inside the site, Victoria. Oh, you better have a round of your life. Although, I say that, but Sponge is calling the troops back.
Oh, right into Kassad. Right into him. And we talked about him being a defensive player, but he's got everyone inside of the site. He's brought his posse this time, and he's ready, but not clean enough to stop Imma. Sponge also gets involved, but will they detect Crimbo? No, they haven't checked. Sponge hasn't seen him, and they line up for Crimbo. A double, shooting out a third, or nearly gets a third, rather, and couldn't quite capitalize. And so Victoria in a 1 versus 3 makes her way back in. She does have a kid on her back, but no head, as MBK takes it clean off.
Gonna start leading the way up middle. 2 defenders here. One of them is Kassad with the shotgun. The other one, Victoria with the scout. So if these weapons don't get the exact fights they're looking for, it's gonna be a lot of issues for Team Loba.
Yeah, a lot of issues. But Onkyo might be able to get something done here with the Deeg, but Sponge got himself into his mechanisms, haven't worked. His security is not on point. MBK turns around, takes him out with the AK, and it's now just Crimbo running down Banana. And he might be able to take a shot here in mid, and he will, onto Pimp. But he'll just have to run away. There's nothing to be said about this round now for Team Loba.
No, they gave a lot of space, a lot of respect over to Team Pimp. He was able to find the solution eventually. Crimbo looking for a parting gift, a little exit frag, and he's got Sponge. He could get another one. Ima's low. NBK is aggressive out of the balcony, and he's gone down as well. Oh, baby.
Crimbo's Deagle. It's absolutely brilliant. They're so close to taking Imma out there as well, but Imma's able to take him with the... Like that at all, yeah.
And I'm a little bit upset about it when I watch Crimbo do things like that.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's crazy. Even watching sort of players DM, just play DM, you kind of understand. Okay, there's just another level to the mechanics here that we just can't comprehend. We just can't do it. It's impossible. But it's really nice to watch. It's very satisfying to watch a deagle headshot.
I like this from MBK. Getting frisky, pushing forward, never letting go of W. He's gonna die here, but. Look, he's done his job. He's got himself 3 kills, a lot of bonus money. You love to see it.
Kassad gets one on the way out. Might be able to take Sponge here too, but the Mac 10 ready for Kassad. And now the game is only separated.
Aggressive in front of a C-sided smoke. Kassad looks to be challenged first by NBK. And it's Victoria, who gets caught out, exposed to holes early on in the round, didn't expect it whatsoever, and that puts all the more emphasis on Kassad.
Looking to defend the apartments. Didn't really tell Victoria she could be spotted from the side there. But, that's her problem now. Honker's fallen. The AWP topples, and it's all down to the landlord off the balcony. He's got himself one on the M4, but that is all Kassad can muster. He's taken out, and it's not going to work here for the CT side. Missed shots from Honker. Victoria having a nightmare. It has all fallen apart. Team Pimp now, 9 rounds on the board. I was so confused as to what that noise was. It freaked me out, Jason. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Tati sees an opportunity because that smoke sucks.
Yeah, it sucks hard. I like it. Take the advantage, Tati. Oh, missed opportunity.
Sucks for Tati because Crimbo able to use it to his advantage in the end. And there's only 35 seconds left in this round, and they're walking into a bit of a stack of players here. This could all go wrong. MBK catches Kassad, Sponge into the site. This is going as planned, but onkir switches out to the AK now. Gets caught him, found a really good position out towards Graveyard, and they run the clock down, they play the default, and they finish it perfectly.
And they batter everyone on the way. Good shooting, Tex. If Crimbo can save this M4, that'd be massive. He can drop one over to Loba, who's got $0. onkir, Kassad, and Victoria should be able to buy in the next round, but it's getting sketchy. It's getting real sketchy. They need production. 3 bodies here to handle any kind of mid-pressure, and it's coming right at him.
Imma caught first. Victoria Kassad line up, and it's a massacre in top middle, one that Sponge will try and fight back. And now they walk up towards Banana. Tati dry walks into the AWP, and Crimbo has no issue. Is now Sponge getting swung on. Crimbo set up for the peak, and that's 11, and end of the stream.
To the bottom. Got to be really careful. This match has huge implications for how the playoffs are going to look.
Scrawny little birds, just feathers and bones.
Scrawny little birds. And MBK runs up towards top mid. That is the natural born killer in action. Finally, Victoria silences MBK's destruction of her team. And now Crimbo.
3. Yeah, but more importantly, that stabilizes a little bit of the chaos that NBK introduced with the mid double. So things slow down now and calm down, and Team Loba can catch their breath. However, all things considered.
Down as well. It spreads into the pit. Oh my goodness, that's a god tier Molotov right there.
How did he pull that one off? With how surprised he was.
Clears the balcony and under the balcony at the same time. Really cool. Imma's down to 13 health.
He probably couldn't throw that Molotov again if he wanted to.
Yeah, that's insane. If he knows, if he can somehow get that, if we can go back and replicate that, that's just a insane Molotov. Ooh, Loba jumps around and Sponge is down, and even after the 2 entries, 18 seconds left, bomb's gone down. That's it. That's the round.
Yeah, they were really trying to get creative with Sponge opening up the B bomb site. He was trying to pull Pimp back, who didn't want to get out of holes with the AWP and the bomb. So they just get caught in transition without any good options. Once Sponge gets taken down over at B, it's all over. Well, you called out Victoria. You wanted to see a little bit more production.
And is able to come back, but his teammate goes into the fight. Loba goes into the mix. He ends up getting punished because that smoke had a slight gap. And Crimbo has to use the pillar of the site. And Imma, what a shot! What a shot! But it's Kassad and onkir who made the rotation over. And it looked like Kassad was getting kills, but it ends up being all onkir. What the hell just happened? 4 kills from onkir in a few. 2 more best of ones coming your way to round out the 3rd day of the event and the last day of the group stages. Tomorrow we have best of 3s.
Yeah, we're getting deep into the playoffs tomorrow for the 1xBet GOAT League vacation.
In the summer. And Crimbo, look at this angle. This is nasty.
Look at him. Leaning against the wall, looking hungover.
It's been a rough Saturday night. onkir can do nothing about that. And now with 45 seconds, MBK wants a bit more, and he's going to get that. He's going to get that opportunity because Loba peaks, and Loba has given away the advantage. And now we're right back into 3 versus 3 with 35 seconds left. A chance suddenly arises here for Pimp, but it is Kassad that exits pit to catch MBK and put it down to just Tati and Pimp to pull off the 2v3 in the final 25 seconds. And Kassad is on the site. What a shot from Pimp. And now he opens up the site completely. They smoked off Moto. Victoria has a bit of a gap, but it's not going to be wide enough to actually win the fight.
Yeah, she didn't spot.
No one's going to give them a chance here. We've just mentioned how important rounds off the comeback, sure, but also the tiebreakers here for Pimp if they even lose this. So they have to pick up Eagle. Crimbo has an Eagle. Sound the alarm. That's okay. You can turn it off now. Pimp has come through. Yep, known for their beef, Crimbo and Sponge.
Long history of antagonizing each other.
It's been going on for years. When Sponge used to walk past Crimbo's playground and Crimbo used to hurl insults at the old man. And now 55 seconds. That's all that's left in.
Ooh, Kassad, too many targets to pick from. As the smoke clears, he had so many opportunities. Do they actually go for this? This fast banana flank?
Then in the last round, you would have a really decent buy here.
Victoria almost caught. Kassad's there as well. Deagle can't land the shot. Another pair of openings for NBK. And Crimbo has to think about saving the M4 now, for sure.
Yes, it is all tied up. And for a moment, we were talking about Team Pimp having to rely on the tiebreakers at the bottom, but now there's a world in which they can win this and win a few rounds prior.
Team Pimp is the one that made the comeback yesterday, right? On
yes,
an ancient versus.
Yeah.
Seems like
decided now. This is the round that pretty much decides this game. And there's going to be the Sponge-led Pimp system.
Counter utility. They're coming anyways. Oh, Sponge gonna go right through it.
There's now Ima and Pimp left. In a 2 versus 5, they will put pressure on Pimp. And Ima also gets a double kill. But it is down into the 1v2. The bomb is down, so there's a lot of ammo. Going for the reload. Alkir's on the stick. And they pull it through Ima with the shot at the last second. But the defuse is already... Guns come back to bite them, but this is the setup outside of A. BK and Ima gathering the info as Ima out of boiler. Perhaps it is the turn of Sponge to make his way all the way back to a competitive scoreline. All 30 rounds required. But at the last second, it will be taken from their hands. Loba closes it out, 16-14. Team Loba will top Group A, and Pimp's side, they get 14 rounds in this game. Hopefully that's enough round difference for them to make it through into the playoffs, but there was a world there, Jason, where they're able to take it, but not this time around.
Yeah, that's the other X factor, is did they do enough? Did they put enough rounds on the board to keep them qualified for playoffs?